Yeah, yeah. If you go up to the if you go up to the ATC, just like you saw on the second floor, there is a walkway where you can actually walk out and see firsthand that green roof. And if you go onto the first floor, that's what our culinary department. They have an herb garden out there on. That's also part of the green roof, where if you eat at the Heritage Restaurant, chances are the meal that you eat, the herbs that are in that came from that herb garden, at least during the summer months. So those are a couple of examples of how we strive to be a leader in sustainability. I want to show you just one more example. This is much shorter, about a company, as I was talking about things sort of being turned upside down. This company, I think, is absolutely one of the leaders in doing that.
We end tonight with proof that the American dream is still alive.
My next guest has one of the wildest business ideas I've ever heard of.
TerraCycle produces the world's first product where every component is garbage. Our contents are garbage, and we package it directly in garbage.
Here at the headquarters of TerraCycle.
I thought I heard all the good ideas before. This is the best one. Basically, the entire product made out of garbage.
Where everything from product to packaging is made from trash.
What we're trying to do is flip capitalism on its head.
For Tom Zaki, landfills are lands of wasted opportunity.
Garbage is all opportunity. Garbage is great.
Using garbage to grow a better world.
Why hasn't anyone else thought of this? Well, maybe people haven't thought about making a product from garbage yet.
You knew the big aha simple idea was the fact that you were using garbage, and that was kind of the essence of it.
Yeah, that is the core of what TerraCycle is about and what we do.
I love that. So you now have this fantastic idea. You turned down $1 million.
This is the most eco-friendly consumer product on big box shelves today. We were actually rated that by an independent organization.
And this is something that is really becoming hugely popular. This is the only product in the world that is made entirely of waste?
Yeah, it's not only made from waste, but it's absolutely packaged entirely in waste as well.
It uses recycled soda bottles to package it.
This is, a clean Coke bottle or a clean Pepsi bottle. Take used soda bottles like this one here, and the way we get them is we run elementary school fundraisers where kids collect soda bottles across the country, and we pay 5 cents to the school for every soda bottle that's brought in. It became, I guess, the world's first consumer product where every part of it's made from waste.
TerraCycle bottles are reused soda bottles, many actually collected by school children and organizations all over the country.
Oh, boom, nothing has to happen to the bottle.
No.
At all. There's
That's
no
right.
processing, you just use it as is.
Yeah, so if you see it on the shelf at like Walmart or Home Depot, you'll see that they're all different soda bottles. This is the world's first consumer product where you walk on the shelf and every bottle is different. That's never been done before.
The spray tops are leftovers from other companies. The shipping boxes, other corporations' misprints.
What inspired me was the fact that you can take garbage, the problem, and make it into something really good.
It's near perfect eco-capitalism, a product designed to turn garbage into gold.
And yet, here's the key, and yet, price-wise,
it's cheaper. That's like the critical piece right there.
Costs less than many of the chemical-based competitors.
We're out here to be a great example of eco-capitalism.
I love it. So you want to be kind of the P&G of eco products.
Exactly.
That's your
So the company is taking garbage, filling it with garbage, and people are buying it. It's cheaper, and it's really effective, and the company's been highly profitable for now a few years. This is a short example of some of the things that they collect. These are all things that you and I can do. He pays you for this. You don't even pay for the postage. He sends you the package. You put your stuff in that package, and then they make products out of it. And there's a really wonderful video on the homepage of TerraCycle about how that happens. Because even though it's wonderful to recycle, to take your bottles and cans and have them recycled takes an immense amount of energy to melt that back down and recreate it again. And he has completely skipped that process. That's just phenomenal. And then also taking your product and putting it in other people's packaging, and that's acceptable, That's amazing too. Never been done before. This system is changing. It's just changing. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to start thinking about things in the triple bottom, with the triple bottom line lens. Think about things that you do that fall into that framework and explore that. And then I'd also like you to consider there's a lot of talk in the sustainability world that maybe there's something missing from the triple bottom line. And what are we going to call it? 4BL, or maybe we'll call it FBL or QBL, because it would involve a fourth bottom line or a quadruple bottom line. In 2006, the City Commission adopted a plan around sustainability. In fact, what they used to call the strategic plan evolved into the Grand Rapids Sustainability Vision Statement, which is a pretty amazing evolution. In 2007, the United Nations recognized the City of Grand Rapids as a center of expertise in sustainability. In 2008, Fast Company called the City of Grand Rapids America's greenest city. GRCC, we were one of the first community colleges to join the ASHE group and pilot the STARS program. Our president, Dr. Ender, and GRCC are signatories of the president's climate commitment. We're one of the first community colleges to have a green roof, which is also used by our culinary program, as I mentioned. We're also the first community college, I believe, in the nation to build a LEED certified home for Habitat for Humanity. And we now do all of our remodeling also is LEED certified. We just received a grant for Pathways to Prosperity to help train workers for green jobs. And we have all kinds of new renewable energy programs coming out soon. This last Thursday, one of our business students, Jessica, and I'm probably going to mangle her last name, and I apologize for that, Hajost, took top honors at the West Michigan Regional Business Plan Competition. She competed against students from almost all of the area four-year schools, and she won for an idea called Popeye Guide Dog Training School, where the dogs are trained not only for sight but also for sound, because that's a huge opportunity. All these, the dogs that have been historically trained to help people with disabilities have been trained for people who lack sight, but not for people who are deaf. And she won. So what does that have to do with sustainability? It has everything to do with sustainability. All of those things are great examples of sustainability. And I'd like you to explore that and reflect on that. So the fourth potential pillar, which has been brought up by a guy named John Hawkes, is around, is one of the missing components of sustainability cultural vitality? Do we here in Grand Rapids have a culture that supports this? It seems that we do. It seems that we're one of the leaders for that. And I just want to leave you with a quote. We do not inherit the earth from our fathers, we borrow it from our children. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for your attention.